What's up, everybody? Boy, CJ. Just realized something. Aubrey, you noticed something? What's wrong with this picture? What's wrong with this picture other than this big old burly man with a beard? What's going on? What's wrong with this picture?
You need to change your... You need to shave your beard.
Shave my beard. Well, shave my beard. How about the Christmas tree isn't on?
Let's put it on.
We better turn on that Christmas tree there. Huh?
This yours and mine and mine and Sissy's.
Oh, there we go.
Now we're going to see a Christmas tree.
Say hi, Aubrey.
Hiya.
Aubrey's taking over today.
I got some coffee. What?
That's that first sip feeling right there.
Dad. Hey, Dad. I put your one of your t-shirts on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you sit down. Eat your toast. I'm going to talk to the fine people here of the internet.
Dad.
What?
I hope you're getting your t-shirt, your Governor one.
My governor one?
Yeah, like that.
Oh, like my governor coffee mug?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got lots of coffee mugs, huh?
Yeah.
I got my coffee and a conversation. I got my internet warlords. Got my governor mug. Got a disgusted dad coffee cup, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got lots of coffee cups. Mom says I gotta throw some of them away. I'll keep my 4 favorite ones. The rest can go in the trash.
Hey, Dad.
Or we can donate them.
Dad. Sissy got one at her house. At our house.
Yeah.
Me and her got the new one at our house.
Yeah.
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 And I got that coffee mug. That one. Faces ones.
You got the faces
Yeah.
from Mount Rushmore?
Yeah.
Nice.
And we get
Of course Aubrey wanted peanut butter toast this morning. Ta-da! She's almost done.
And cheese.
And of course she got some juice. Excuse me. Excuse me. Good morning, Mr. Dombrowski. Mr. Breedlove. Shave my beard. Yeah, no. Not happening. Gut and tag warlord.
Yeah, you say that.
Well, folks, it's amazing to me. Here we are another day. It's an open discussion, open broadcast. If you'd like to join, you just have to be brave enough to push the button.
Bye. I want to push a button.
Not the same one. Not the same button. Now, for those that don't know, I'm very, what's the word I'm looking for?
Hey.
Abrasive.
Bye.
That's the word I'm looking for.
Bye.
Alright, it's enough, Aubrey. I'm abrasive when it comes to people's
Bye.
feelings.
Bye. Bye.
It's been, I've been like this way for a while now.
I love you.
Excuse me, Aubrey. I'm trying to explain to people
I am.
how I don't care about their feelers. Isn't it amazing how long kids can go on? My 4-year-old is a talker. Yeah, this little warlord right here is a talker as well. Good morning, Christy.
Bye, Chrissy.
So, I might be a little abrasive from time to time. You know, obviously, dealing with the internet, you know, not everybody on the internet is your best friend. You know, some people will talk about you that have no idea who you are, who have never spoken to you, who don't know you from Joe Blow on the street, and then all of a sudden they think that somehow you owe them something. And that's one thing about the internet that I will tell you. I don't treat anybody like they owe me anything on the internet. But some people do. Some people do. And sometimes those people will defend you. And I've defended people on the internet and then realized, maybe that wasn't the best idea. Maybe I should stop doing that. Blindly defending somebody you've never met. You know? That would help. But there's this, you're here for the Aubrey show. Nice. There was somebody that took offense to the Buck Stop Studio video yesterday. And I'm not going to name that person to protect their feelings. If they want to come on here and they want to discuss it, then they're more than welcome to. But I didn't make that video, nor did I actually write that song specifically thinking of anybody individually.
Mountain and night.
So somebody got their feelings hurt, and that person defended me. And I thought it was a great video. I thought it was well done and put together fast and entertaining. And you know, unfortunately, somebody in there got railroaded who has defended me. But let me make this clear to you, because you know who you are. You don't get to play the fence. Nobody gets to play the fence. If you play the fence, this is what happens. Plain and simple. You don't get to play the fence because the same people that are trying to discredit me and say I'm a bad person while I'm going through my court stuff, you're playing neutral with and giving credibility to. So, you know, like I said, that's where what somebody else does with their broadcast and their videos, you can defend me. But you're also giving credibility to those that attack me. And when I say credibility, I mean like barely. I mean, it's little. But it's still in their world, it's like, oh my god, you know? So, Aubrey, that's enough of the crayons. You done with this? Okay. Aubrey loves herself some peanut butter toast. So, you know, at the end of the day, again, you don't get to play the fence. And I'm not going to feel sorry for you when you end up in somebody else's video being used as an example in a song as a joke. And again, like I said, you don't get to defend. You don't get to defend me, and then at the same time be like, hey, people that are trying to discredit him, what's your side? You know what I mean? So basically, go fuck yourself. I don't need your defense. If that's what your defense is, I don't need your defense. You know what I mean? So, sorry, not sorry. But again, it was fucking funny. What's up, little one?
Yum yum.
What?
Yum.
I don't know what that means. Oh, yeah, your reindeer.
His name is Cunt.
Yeah, exactly, Mr. Dombrowski. Thanks, but no thanks.
Bye-bye.
No.
Bye-bye.
No, you don't need to push that yet. So,
Bye.
yeah, it's just amazing to me. It's amazing to me. And then yesterday there was Miko Hayes.
Bye.
Miko Hayes, he's busting it all wide open. You know, I kind of consider, like, it goes in classes. Like, Aubrey, stop. There was the original exposer who figured this game out, this fraud out, and their little ring and how they operate. Then there was different classes of people and different levels of technology and education that started to look at it and go, yeah, that's fraud. Hey, where does your plate go? Aubrey. Hey, Aubrey, where does your plate go? Okay, I guess not. Hey, you little warlord. Aubrey. Aubrey, put your plate away, please, in the sink. One. Ta-da. Just say the word one. Then there's Miko Hayes exposing it yesterday, you know, with the Daily Haze, and explaining to everybody how essentially, what I've been saying is this is a fraud. This won't help you. This is going to hurt you. Oh, there was somebody that just popped on here that I was going to talk about. Oh, and they went away. Dang it. Oh, well. I guess I won't have to talk about them then. Almost they're here. Dun, 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 dun. Anyways. So Miguel Hayes starts explaining this, and again, there's like the original people that exposed this, knew this. Then there's like the next wave of people that tried to expose this, and now there's Miguel Hayes, and he's going to try to expose this. Arguably the largest following to look at this fraud, and nothing shows you. Wait, what does this say here? Nothing shows you're overworked and underpaid like Christmas. Doesn't take a genius to see their fraud. Well, see, but here's the thing. There's a lot of stupid people in this world. I mean, we're talking just dumb. Like, they deserve, like, part of the maximum law is, you know, I mean, I could get into that, but they wouldn't even understand that. How can I break this down into something an idiot would understand?
Good job, girl. Thank you. Now there's your
They believe they're the smartest thing on the planet and God's gift to the human species. They think that they can do no wrong, absolutely zero zilch nada, perfect human beings, never done anything wrong in their life, and they all have a bunch of problems going on in their brain. And I can't begin to tell you how many times when you're studying. Where does this go? Put that in the sink, please. Hey. So I can't begin to tell you if you go through anything that involves family court, if you go through anything that involves the government, even if it's the worst thing in the world, you know, I can tell you, personally speaking, I, as a parent going through it, wish there was a thing that could fix it with a phone call, or a 10-second phone call, or a affidavit, that just a single affidavit could fix something. But going through this 1,645 days now, I promise you, there's no affidavit in the world that can fix anyone's problems when it comes to the courts. But what these people were doing was having you declare bankruptcy to get rid of all your debt. Okay? Well, other than what can't be declared on. And then they get you to remove your citizenship. Your citizenship. You know the thing that you know that determine. You know that status that determines that you have your rights protected under the Constitution, and that's how it was formulated and set up. They try to make it so you intentionally lose all constitutional protections. Now, let me ask you a question. If you lose your children, okay, and you declare bankruptcy, and then you walk into a court of equity, and you've willfully signed an affidavit to remove your constitutional rights, explain it how you're going to get anyone's children back. And so because people point this fraud out and explain it and call them the frauds they are, you know, like myself personally, I have been accused of killing people and witnessing to people being killed while in combat. I've never killed anybody. So you can see how much they're willing to protect their fraud, discredit those that see right through their fucking bullshit. But at the end of the day, they're still out there taking advantage of people because there are not people stopping them. It's not on your Fox freaking News, folks. It's not on, it's not on CNN right now. They're not explaining this crime, that this very sophisticated fraud right down your throats on Dr. Oz and Dr. Phil. You know what I mean? They're not explaining it there. They're not explaining it where the mass of idiots get their information. They're explaining it. I mean, there's just. I mean, what do you actually do? I mean, for example, Dick Liberty and his team, when they first started, this was put front and center on their broadcast. But unfortunately, that's a brand new organization just getting off the ground. That protects the fraud. They would much rather somebody like C.J. Abernathy or Dick Liberty or, any person, just not Miko Hayes. Not actually people with actual media pull. So, this is a long ways away from where we were last year. This is a long ways away from where we were. Because you would never see me come onto a camera and go, "Alright, folks, time to revoke your citizenship and
Dad, look at this.
And sign this affidavit." Oh, wow, they're sleeping, huh?
Yeah,
It's worse than Jerry Springer. You're taking the most desperate of human beings, sticking an affidavit that they have to pay for in front of you. They had to pay. Like, here's my money. They stick that affidavit in front of you and they say, "Hey, sign this, 90 pages. Now, I promise you, think about this. This is where there needs to be protections. Because what if they are giving these classes and people are filling out these affidavits when people don't even read their user agreements on their phones for their internet? They just, "I need a new update." Boop. There you go. It's often said that you could give up your firstborn child just by pushing the accept button on the comments. I mean, obviously it's a stretch, but the point being that people don't read that stuff. And if somebody's going in there and they're not legally smart and they think they see these people that are, "Oh my God, you've stood next to a Capitol building. Oh my God, you've been inside a library before. You're famous. You sign this? Oh, let me sign this." And now how many people are they going to build up that eventually, unknowingly, or even maybe some of them knowingly, revoke their citizenship? Give up their constitutionally protected fundamental liberty interest, and henceforth don't get your children back, because your children don't belong to you. They belong to the state. You're the registered caretaker. Because some people are stupid. And then, you can get accused of murder just for knowing the truth. And like I said, I'm obviously not here because this topic gets me the most views. I could give a shit less. At some point, I get to say I told you so. At some point, I get to say this is why you don't commit fraud. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. I got those beard whiskers up in that nose. That'll be a Buck Stop Studio highlight, watch. I'm just messing. Anyways. So, at the end of the day, I mean, like Miko had said, these people hide in private groups. They don't answer questions. They don't, and that was all these signs that I was seeing last year. I was seeing it the same way most of you people that are going to be watching this come through is that, I mean, there's a way to do things and there's a way to not do things. And I think that after you watch them for a while, you just go, ugh. I can't do that. I'll write a song about Santa being behind on child support and stroking the South Pole, but I am not going to go into your little sovereign citizen little movement. I don't believe in it. I really don't. So, I believe in a constitutional republic. So there's that whole problem with my belief system and what you're practicing too. And again, I leave my comments, my broadcast open discussion. People who are not my friends can come on here. People that, want to join can push the button whenever it says open discussion, which it does very often. I leave it open discussion and I can say, hey, you can take up half my screen. You can talk about whatever you want. What's going on in your neck of the woods? That's why I do coffee and a conversation. Then I do my internet warlords now, which again, I know that some of you want that to be a more reoccurring thing. I'll do it when I get that excitement for it. Because like yesterday when the Trump, Pelosi, Schumer, Mike Pence, gaggle came along, I got excited for it. So I'm going to use that as my, hey, I got to talk about this. What's up, Aubrey? What are you doing? Are you taking over?
No.
Are you taking over the broadcast now?
Yeah.
Alright, say hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Say welcome to Aubrey's show. The show that shows you that Aubrey can Aubrey no matter how much she wants to Aubrey.
Bye.
No, we're not hanging up yet.
Bye.
So,
Bye.
you got messy hair. Go get your brush. Go brush your hair. Go brush your hair. Say bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen.
Push it.
No. You go brush your hair.
I can't.
You can't.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. You're getting you want to get a brush for Christmas.
No, not yet.
Slaughter
It's not
box.
Christmas yet.
Well, you gotta hope. Well, you gotta hope you get a. Go brush your hair. Go try.
No, I don't got my brush yet.
There's a brush in the bathroom that you can use that you got at the Dollar General.
No.
Yikes.
Daddy. Dad. I don't have my Anna Elsa brush yet.
Yeah, I know, because Santa's elves gotta make it and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So, but again, this is an open discussion. You are welcome to push the button. I have call-ins available on my Internet Warlords broadcast, so anybody can call in. If you want to contact me, there's even a contact page on internetwarlords.com, so I'm available. Butt Shake Elevator is her theme song. On the butt shake. Yep. She was singing this and even said that. So, but I mean, again, I pretend like most of the time I go live. It's just open discussion. If you'd like to join, you're welcome to. If not, be a looky-loo. Either way, it's up to you. Comment if you'd like. Say whatever you feel. And if I take the moment to read it, it is what it is. However, again, keep in mind, I am abrasive. And I don't get where that came from. I'm joking. I am abrasive. But only because I care about facts more than I care about feelings. Hey there, whistleblower.
What?
Go brush your hair.
I can't.
Go get a better shirt and a better pair of pants.
Where are you going?
Nowhere. Just, you're covered in peanut butter. Go. Hey, what'd I say? 1.
I can't find some pants.
Upstairs. Yeah, she found a whistle.
I found it at Mama's. Dada!
What?
I found some poop.
Dakota poop?
Yeah.
Alright, well, Mommy will clean it up.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I gotta clean up poop. But yeah, so like I said, you can't fix stupid, folks. And I don't even try. But I will laugh at it. I will say, that's stupid. And that's no problem for me. Just needs a Polar Express valve. Anyways. Georgia is allowing non-judges to sign orders removing children from their parents. Sounds like the Georgia governor should be hanging from his neck until dead. Personally speaking. Personal opinion. There you go. There's some pants and a shirt. Go put it on over there.
Okay.
Yeah, crazy story out there in Georgia. But hopefully your governor will be hanging from the neck until dead for the treason he's committing.
Dada.
That's about the best I can tell you.
Dada.
What?
Grandpa Cowboys Christmas tree is on.
Alright, go get dressed. Anybody else got anything for the day? This is the part where I'm either dependent on you or your comments are joining, or else I'm just like, you know what? I've already said my piece for the day. Again, if we don't live in a constitutional form of government, then the government is repugnant, therefore we don't have a government. I mean, again, what part of that's you need a constitutional republic in order to have a constitutional form of government. Just the truth of the morning. Constitutional rights are considered moot. Again, your constitutional rights are in courts of equity considered moot. That's fact. Mr. Breedlove. No answer from live video guest. No answer from live video guest. No answer from live video guest. Cool. That way goes forward. Alright. There you go. It is crazy. No answer from live video guest, Mr. Breedlove. So again, it's amazing.
I love you.
But when will the Christmas present actually happen? I want you guys to pay attention to how I'm about to say this. Alright, little whistleblower.
What?
Slow your roll. Slow your roll. No, we're not pushing the finish button yet. We're not finished speaking.
Hello, Jace.
Yeah, I got you stuck right here in the center of my screen, your little bubble.
Dada.
How long have you been an internet warlord? See, well, here's the thing. I've been a warlord on the internet.
Dada.
I don't.
Dada.
Since I was a wee little lad, but I didn't get branded until this year.
Daddy. Hey, Dada.
Established 2018,
Dada.
earned the title Internet Warlord.
Dada, what's right there?
That's Mr. Breedlove's picture.
Dada.
What?
Ground Cowboys, they make their Christmas tree.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
This little one. Anyways. So, why don't you go fix that back there that you just messed up? Go.
No, that's my bed.
Go fix it.
Okay.
Thank you.
And now it says add yours first.
I won't. You can push the button. Don't worry. That's why she keeps coming back. She wants to push the little finish button. I got more coffee to drink, though. And it's only been half hour. So, I mean, normally I go for an hour. Just depends. You're silly. Hey, what'd I say? I said go fix that. No, you gotta close that. Yeah. She's gonna run around with that whistle in her mouth all the day. Do I have to turn my phone sideways? Well, yeah, you have to turn it this way in order to come on the broadcast.
Hey, Dada.
Connection failed.
Love you.
So, I'd like to talk about freaking idiots that, from 2015.
Hi.
I love it when I see an idiot from 2015. I love those. They think I forget their name. They think that I forget who they were associated with. They think I've forgotten. I don't forget. So, just for the record.
A girl. A girl. A girl.
And it's amazing to me how they pop back up. In my world, they're no better than the same fraud I've had to discuss for this 2018. They're no better. They're a great little group of people. That's why I remember how much fun a whistle can be when throughout the day you hear your parents scream, "Stop blowing that whistle in their
Dada,
house."
I'm a Christmas whistle.
Stop blowing that whistle in this house.
Dada.
Yep, rotation.
Dada.
Yep. Well, I give it. I do it this way in the morning, so that way my guests can actually take up half my screen instead of what you see these other people do. Don't get me wrong. There's some broadcasts like Smoke Mr. Cottom. I'll do that, but for my main broadcast for the day, I like people to take up half my screen if they're going to be a guest on here.
I don't.
What are you doing?
Coloring.
Coloring.
Yep.
Very cool. Hey, you don't need to get these. Where are all the lids to these? Go put all the lids on those first.
No.
Yes, go put them on right now. I'm going to throw them away.
I'm going.
Yeah, I'll throw them away. If you're not going to put lids on them, I'm going to throw them away. Because that's how we end up with...
One more. Okay.
Got to put all the lids on them.
Not yet.
One at a time. Use one at a time, Aubrey.
One.
Yeah, there you go. Match the green with the green and the orange and the red with the red. Other way. Other side. You got to put it over this side.
No, I'm coloring.
Okay, well, put the orange one on the orange one.
Right here?
Yeah, cover them all up when you're not using them.
No, I'm going to color me and you.
Okay, color me and you, but put the ones back that you're not using.
Two? Just two?
Yeah, put all the ones back that you're not using. Don't know why it won't connect. Oh well. Well, let me see if I invite you. What happens? Mr. Breedlove, everybody. Connection failed. Connection add. Connection failed. Let me close you out there on that connection. Let's see if I can bring you on that way. Connection failed. And sometimes for no reason whatsoever, Facebook makes it so that guests can't come on. No, put all the caps, put all of these on there. On the right colors. That way they stay usable and not dry out. Ooh. There's a Buck Stop Studio line for you right there. Put a cap on it so they stay usable and they don't dry out.
Daddy, where's I need the back one.
So.
I need. Where's the other one? Where's the other thing? Where's the other white one?
Huh?
Where's the other one for this one?
I don't know. Where'd it go? Well, I don't know.
two. Maybe I just have two. Dada.
Yeah. So, anybody got anything for the day? I mean, again, other than Mr. Breedlove here. Don't know what to tell you guys. Oh, I don't know what to tell you guys.
This is you.
Oh.
Hey, this is wrong, Dad.
I mean, I love it when
Ooh. Dada, what is
I love it when they come on too. And they realize, oh
Dada,
crap,
how
CJ
do you
hasn't
like
forgotten
these
my name
butterflies?
yet. And
That's me.
bye. They just leave. They go off to try to be cool in some other circle.
Dada, how do you like these butterflies?
Oh, those are cool butterflies. Those are dinosaurs. Those aren't butterflies.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are called Dimetrodons.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a new paper.
Oh, that's Play-Doh.
Yay!
Yeah.
In a butt cheek. In a butt cheek.
Weird.
Oh, it's
Weird news.
Dada,
Hey.
here's some. Dada, I need some paper. Hey, that's nice. That's the one I want. Yay. Oh, bam.
Well, anyways, I guess that's about all the time we're going to have for today.
This is me.
That's Aubrey.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. Yep. That looks like you're drawing the troll face. It's funny.
No, this is me. Aubrey.
So, I don't think I'm going to make it through an hour today, you guys. I barely made it through 6-7 minutes before I told you it was halfway through. So this broadcast won't last very long.
Baby.
Or will it? Should we just do a full-on 4-hour marathon? 4 hours.
This is you.
That's me?
Yeah.
Is this me?
Yeah.
Is that you, John Wayne?
Yeah.
Did you just color on the table? You better be careful. So, alright, Internet. I got at least 6 of you that got your brain thoughts out
No,
there.
this is you.
And I mean, unless you're all just sitting back, just being weird. You know, let's make this thing
Dada,
move.
this is you now.
If not, then I'm just gonna sit here and stare at you.
Now this is Dada, this is you now.
Push the button. Did you get the request?
Now press the button.
No, I didn't. No, Mr. Dombrowski did push a button. Connection failed. Connection failed. Again, Mark Zuckerberg, your product is
Now,
horrible.
Daddy, this is Mama first. And this is me.
Connection failed. Now I got your picture in my face. Pick up your little monster. Alright, well, you go get your little monster. There, Mr. Breedlove. You know where I'll be. I'll live on your phone.
This is me. Aubrey.
That's you?
Yeah.
Facebook leg. Yeah. There's a leg. There's a delay. There's censorship, throttling of numbers. Like I said, I keep track about how many people I see
No, this
come on.
is a Ninja Aubrey.
It's about 20.
Dada, this is
Or
Ninja
so.
Aubrey.
And then what ends up happening is I in this video, the numbers are completely
Dada, this
different.
is Ninja
That's because most of my
Aubrey.
views come after the fact, because here's what will
No,
happen.
this is
Is that the
you.
other side watches after the fact, and they share it to their little groups, their little secret groups, and they watch and they hate on me together. I'm like,
Dada, you got a big
this guy.
face. Dada, you got a big face now.
I got a big face. Don't forget my beard. Alright, you guys, I can't keep doing this, so you know what? I'm just going to take my bow out. I said my piece for the day. I leave on Saturday evening to go to North Carolina, so I'm going to make some phone calls today to make sure things are lined up. I haven't received anything back from the other side. It's been over 45, 50 days now since I publicly accused Christina and Justin Heathman of kidnapping my daughter by fraud. So, I mean, I don't know any people that get that amount of time to respond to felony kidnapping charges, but, you know, at the end of the day, I haven't received a single thing from the other side. And on top of that, when I go to North Carolina, it'll be 1,650 days since my daughter was kidnapped.
Dad, I'll make it clouds.
Make some clouds.
No, I can't.
Yeah. There's some cloud. There's a cloud. You do that too. So 1,650 days will be Tuesday, and that's the day I'm supposed to be in court.
I make a cloud.
Nice, good job. And to me, like I said, I don't know how many people actually get this much time to respond to felony kidnapping charges, but it is what it is. And like I said, people want me to believe that this government is constitutional, that this country is a great country. If I don't get custody of my daughter, I'm burning the American flag. Make no mistake about it. So, that's just what I'm gonna do, because this is ridiculous. So, make no mistake about it.
No, press the button.
Yeah, you guys have a good day or don't. Choice is always yours.
That is adios.
Adios.